Hey guys, it's Risa. How you doing? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're sticking with your journey, okay? I'm loving all your comments. Thank you. And I know sometimes I forget things, or I didn't put something in my recipe in the written part. All my recipes are written underneath. So thank you for reminding me. Sometimes I forget things. I'm in such a hurry getting everything done, but it always gets done, right? So, you know, a lot of times you have bananas, you buy a lot of bananas, and I mean, a lot of times I like to freeze them if they're going bad and keep them that way. They store nicely in your freezer. And then, you know, you get a thought and you want to make some banana bread or banana muffins. And today I'm going to teach you how to make chocolate chip ones, okay? I know. Who doesn't love bananas and chocolate? Well, this girl does. So, and of course I've Risa-fied it to make it lower points. The whole thing is going to be about 16 smart points. I know, really good, right? Holding my baking muffin pan here, my baking muffin pan, and I've sprayed it already, okay? You want to spray it or line it and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to tell you all the ingredients and then we'll get started, okay? I've already started a little bit, but today I decided, and a lot of my recipes I like using oatmeal. I just buy the cheap 1 minute or the quick oats. I don't use steel cut, people. So people that have been asking me, I've never used steel cut. And this time I'm not turning it into flour. I'm just leaving it as is. Let's just make this super easy, okay? So 1.5 cups. I'm glad I remembered. Okay, so 1.5 cups of the oatmeal. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, any kind you see. I just buy no name. It's cheaper. We're going to use about 2 tablespoons of cocoa, okay? And it just comes out to just less than 1/4 cup, so 2 tablespoons. And that's 2 smart points for the oatmeal. That's 12 smart points. 8 for 1 cup and 4 for, no, it's 8 plus 4 is 12, people, right? Okay, so 12 for the oatmeal, 2 for the cocoa, and we're going to be putting in chocolate chips. So that'll be 16. Okay, we got that settled. Oh my God, you know me in math. I'm going to use some almond milk. You don't have to use chocolate almond milk. Not milk. Oh, I'm too funny. This is what happens when you work all day and you're doing this as a side thing. This is my hobby, people. I just love to do this. So if I fumble, you know why. I'm a little tired. I get up at 5 in the morning and I work with special ed children, just to let you know in case you didn't. So 1/3 cup of almond milk. You can use whatever you want. I'm using chocolate flavor to make it more chocolatey. 1/3 cup of unsweetened applesauce. Now you can use, and you know this, I always tell you whatever sugar, sugar substitute, brown sugar, you have to account for the smart points, all right, and the nutritional value. And I'm going to use 1/3 cup. All right, a pinch of salt, and you know that I love my sugar-free chocolate chips. These are Sensato, and I'm going to use 2 tablespoons. And what I did was, just for a fun topping, I took 1 tablespoon of oatmeal and I mixed it up, and we're going to use that as the topping. Make it look a little bit different, right? Okay, the other thing is about 1 tablespoon of vanilla. I've got this huge bottle of vanilla, a pinch of some salt, and I'm going to use a couple tablespoons of Hershey's chocolate syrup. Now, if you want to use more cocoa, you can do that, but this way you lessen the points with 2 tablespoons. It's 5 calories per tablespoon. So that's how I'll get an even more chocolatey flavor. I know, right? I think of the crazy things. All right, so let's do our dry. Really simple. We're going to just add our 1.5 cups of oatmeal. And again, if you want to make it into oat flour, you just put it through the Cuisinart. But I just didn't feel like it today. I'm just going the easy way, people. A pinch of salt before I forget. Let's get it out of here. Pinch of salt. And I'm going to put in my cocoa, all right, and my baking powder. Super, super easy. Just mix that up. There's your dry. Of course, I forgot to tell you about the banana. Oh my goodness. So I told you that we're using old bananas, and it's about a cup. Sometimes I use 3 or 4. I used 2 really large ones and a medium one. So if you have small ones, I measured out about a cup's worth. All right. So you can use 3. You can use 4. I find that I like it really moist, my muffins, and we're going to add that. 1 egg. Did I tell you 1 egg? Well, I'm telling you now, 1 egg, okay, and whisk it. So we're going to put in 1 egg, like so. See, even when the ingredients are in front of me, I forget to tell you, but I always have it written out, okay? All right. And we're going to use the 1/3 cup of my sugar substitute, the SUKRIN, and the 1/3 cup of applesauce. All right. And a 1/3 cup of the chocolate almond milk. And I'm going to whisk that together. Just easy. Some vanilla, because I like vanilla in everything. Got a tablespoon, why not? I'm putting this in front of me so I don't forget. Oh my God, this is what happens. So today I was talking to my girlfriend this morning, and I've been telling her I'm so tired, and guess what her answer was? You're getting old. Ah! Am I getting old, people? All right. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of some chocolate syrup to get that nice chocolatey, more chocolate taste and flavor. All right, and we'll whisk that. Look at that. And it's coming out so chocolatey. All right. So I always do this. I always start with dry and end with dry. So I add, make sure this is all mixed really well. And I'm going to start adding it. Some dry, and then add a little bit of wet. And then I mix, and then I add more dry. And more wet, and then I mix. Ooh, it smells so chocolatey. Some dry. I'll add the rest of the wet, and I'm going to get my spatula so that I get all of this goodness. I am definitely a chocolate fan. All right, so we're going to mix this all together. The bananas are going to make it nice and sweet. And the great thing about using applesauce instead of margarine is you're cutting down on the fat. I'm not saying you can't have it if you want it. You can use margarine if you want. Now I'm going to just fold in the bananas. Just put that all in. That's going to make it nice and sweet. Just fold that in. Super duper easy. My oven's already preheated. And of course, I got to taste it. Yum. I taste the chocolate a lot. All right, so we're going to put it now into my muffin tray. I'm going to scoop it out. I always start with a little bit because then I can always add in case I didn't fill them enough. I always worry that I don't have enough, but I always end up having enough. It always works out. And they're going to be super delicious. Of course, you know that. It's my favorite word. Delicious and nutritious. The best combo ever. If you want to put the chocolate chips inside, you can do that. You know, my recipes are just a base. And you can always change things up and do what you like. Because that's what I do. I check out all kinds of recipes and then, of course, I call it, I Risa-fy it. Because I like to try to lower the points, but make sure that we have all the flavor. So we've just done 12 of them now. Okay. I wish you guys were here to help me clean up, though. I'm stuck with this big mess. Now, as I mentioned, I took 2 tablespoons of the chocolate chips with 1 tablespoon of oatmeal, just to make a pretty little topping. Kind of like a little bit of a strudel in a way. And I like these chocolate chips because you get so many in 1 tablespoon. You'll see. I hope you see. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. And it's just like the perfect amount. Lots of chocolate chips. The way I like it. Again, if you want to just put 1 tablespoon on top and then put a tablespoon inside, or you want to add more, you want to add some almonds. And we're going to look at that. Isn't that pretty? I know. And we're going to bake it for 30 minutes. Okay. And just check it afterwards. Make sure they're well done. All right. And I'll be back. We're going to stick it in the oven. And then I'm going to show you how they come out. Just wait. Back. Okay. So I'll just show you the pan. Here they are. Here are the muffins. They're yummy. I just took one out just to show you how beautiful they are. Aren't they nice? I know, they're going to be delicious. So they're still warm, so I'm not going to bite into it for you guys. I like it a bit cooler. I don't like it when it just comes right out of the oven. It needs to sit for a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe and continue to subscribe and tell your friends, your family, your Weight Watcher peeps, whoever, and I love you. I'm just getting ready to do a lasagna in a mug recipe and teaching you guys how to make these delicious tomato side dish deliciousness. So stay tuned for other recipes. There's going to be lots and lots, okay? I hope you love it and enjoy your chocolate banana muffins. Bye for now.